Okay, we're on page 64. Can you see it there? 64. 64. Busca la página y yo voy a poner lo más juntos so you can see better. I'm going to make it bigger so you can see better. Okay, so just hold on. Okay, we're all there now, set to go. If you're not there, you better pause it. Problem-solving applications. Number 13. Lisa counts by fives. She starts at 120 and stops at 175. Which of these numbers will she say? Circle them. Lisa cuenta de 5 en 5, comienza en el 120 y se detiene en el 175. ¿Cuáles de los siguientes números dirá? Enciérralos en un círculo. Okay, we're going to look for the numbers that she would circle. We're going to circle the numbers that she would say. Now, let's look at this. She's beginning at 120, so there should be no number smaller than 120. 170, 150, 150, 130, 180. There are none smaller than 120. That's good. And where's she going to stop? At 175, 175. So no number's bigger than 175. Oops, 200. That's too big. We got to be 175 or smaller. That's too big. How about this one? 180. Is 80 bigger than 75? Yes, it is. We don't want that one either. Okay? How is she counting? By fives. Está contando de 5 en 5. Y mira, ese número es demasiado grande. Y ese también es demasiado grande porque el número más grande es 175 y estos son más grandes. Por eso yo lo crucé. Ok. She's counting by fives. Está contando de 5 en 5. Y cuando contamos de 5 en 5, empezando con un 0, es 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Siempre hay 0 o 5. Termina en 0 o 5. Sí, sí, no. Ese es uno, no lo queremos. Sí. Por eso yo creo que este tri está bien. Son más grande 120, más chiquito que 175 y tiene 0 o 5. Termina con 0 o 5. A ver, let's find out by counting. We're going to start at 120, and I'm going to write them up here so we know. In fact, I'll write them here so you can see better. 120. What comes next? 125. 130. 135. Estoy cantando de 5 en 5. Y mira, 135. 140. 145. 150. 155. Allá está. 160. 165. 170. 175. Ganamos. Son los tres que dijimos. Ese tres ganaron. These three were good. Bigger than 120, smaller than 175, and counting by fives. Okay, so far so good. Let's try this one. George counts by tens. He starts at 750 and stops at 830. Which of these numbers will he say? Circle them. Okay, so the smallest is 750. That's where he's beginning. Oh, let me read in Spanish. Okay. George cuenta de días en días. Comienza en el 750 y se detiene en el 830. ¿Cuáles de los siguientes números dirá? Enciérralos en un círculo. Okay, we're going to start at 750. So the numbers cannot be smaller than 750. 755, 760, 600. That's smaller than 750. We don't want that. 795. That's bigger. This is bigger. Okay, the rest are good. And stops at 830. Cannot be bigger than 830. These are 700. Here's an 800, but that's 810. It's not bigger. So it can be any one of these so far, right? But listen, he's counting by tens and starts at 750. If he's counting by tens, only the tens is changing. The zero is going to stay. All the numbers must have a zero. Nope. That is a 5. Nope. We use fives and zeros if we're counting by fives, but here we're counting by tens. They all have to have zero. So that's what we got left. Let's see if we're right. 750. Can you count by tens without writing them? Let's try it. 750, 760. Hey, 760. 770, 780. Beep beep. 790, 800, 810, beep, 820, 830. These three won. Did you get those three? That was a little hard, huh? Let's try this one then. Carl counts by hundreds. Which of these show ways that Carl could count? Choose yes or no. You have to pick yes or no. Counting by hundreds. Carl cuenta de 100 en 100. ¿Cuáles de las siguientes maneras muestran cómo puede contar? Elige sí o no para cada uno. Escoge sí o no. Mira, ¿está contando de 100 en 100? A ver. While you're doing that, I'm going to have some of my rice and cauliflower and tofu and chickpeas. Where's my chickpeas? Oh, there's a chickpea right there. Yum, yum. You guys finish that, okay? Estás buscando contando de 100 en 100. That's an easy way to count 100 en 100. Okay, let's count. Remember, counting by hundreds. 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. 0, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, or 900, 1000. Let's see. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. 100, 110, 120, 130, 140. Is that counting by hundreds? No, that's counting by tens. See how the tens place is changing? No más el lugar de las decenas está cambiando. No, that's not counting by hundreds. That's counting by tens. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 100, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. Yes, that's counting by hundreds. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Yes, that's counting by hundreds. 300, 305, 310, 315, 320. ¿Cómo está contando? Mira, 0, 5 días, 15, 20. Contando de 5 en 5, no contando de 100 en 100. It's not counting by hundreds, it's counting by fives. Did you get that right? You're supposed to do it by yourself. Did you get them all right? Okay, I want you to work on this by yourselves. Let's see what you know. Count by fives, count by fives. Count by tens. Count by hundreds. Count back by ones. Don't do these. Just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? En español es el mismo. Cuenta de 5 en 5. Cuenta de 10 en 10. Cuenta de 100 en 100. Cuenta hacia atrás de 1 en 1. Go ahead, pause the video. This takes too long, so pause the video. And then we're going to check. Okay, did you do it? If you didn't do it, you better pause it. Okay, I'm going to check. Here we go. Count by fives. 415, 420. So we're counting by fives. 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 425. 5 días, 15, 15, 20, 25, 30, pero primero 430. 400 después de 30, 35. 430, 35, 40. 435, 440. 25, 30, 35, 40. Did you get that? Same thing, 675, 680. Look, 75, 80, 85. Because there's always two. 2 in the 80s, 0, 5, 685. Now we did the 80s, so now we got to do the 90s. 690, 695. Oops, what do we do here? 95 is the last one, because after 95 comes 100. But since we're in the 600s, the next 100 would be 700. 700. Y cinco más. 705. 705. 685, 690, 695, 700, 705. Did you get that right? Pretty good. Count by tens. 210, 220. So just look 10, 20. That's easy. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Count by tens. 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270. Count by hundreds. Por cien en cien. 300, 400. Oh, come on. 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. What would be next? 1,000. We didn't have to do it because there's no line. No era necesario. Pero 1,000 después. 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Count back by ones. Count back by ones. You got to go backwards. Look, 53, 52, 9, 50. What comes before 52? 51, 950. Now it gets a little hard. What comes before 50? 50 is the first 50. So before the 50s, what came? The 40s came before the 50s because 4 comes before 5. So you want the biggest 40. What's the biggest 40? 49. 50, 49, 948, 947. 953, 952, 951, 950, 949, 948, 947. You got it? Okay. Shall we read this together? Lee has a jar of 100 pennies. Luisa tiene un frasco con 100 monedas de un centavo. No tiene una palabra pennies. She adds groups of 10 pennies to the jar. Agrega grupos de 10 monedas al frasco. She adds 5 groups. What numbers does she say? Agrega 5 grupos. ¿Qué número dice? Okay, so she's going to count. She's got 100, so she's starting at 100, and every time she's going to put 10 more. So you're going to count by tens. 100, 110. Okay, we don't write 100. We're starting at 100, but we don't write it. 100, 110, 120, 10, 20, 130, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Did you get it? Did you get it? 130, 140, 150. Not too hard, huh? We're running out of time, though. Here we go. Count by fives from 135 to 175. Write these numbers and describe the pattern. I guess we'll write the numbers here. Here we go. 135, 100. Leave a little space. Can you even see what I'm doing? I can't even see what I'm doing. Oh, here we are. Okay. 135. Leave a little space. We're going to count from 135 to 175 by fives. 35, 10, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Now we're going to do 240, so we do another 40, 0, 5. Always 0, 5. Now we do after the 40s come the 50. 150, 155, 160, 165, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 170, 175. See how there's always 2 in the 70s, 2 in the 60s, 2 in the 50s, 2 in the 40, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5, 0, 5. Okay, that's our pattern. Always 2, 0, 5, 0, 5. Okay? Next page, we can do one more page because we have plenty of time left here. Not too much. Oh, it's a nice little test. Why don't you try this on your own? Try reading it and doing it on your own. No help this time. Later, you have to do all the pages by yourself. So you have to read and try to figure out what they want. Unos tienen en español, otros en inglés. Go ahead. Pause your video to do this. You're going to have to pause it because this takes a while. Put on pause and then we'll check it. Tiene que detener el video mientras está trabajando. Okay, did you do it? Now, if you didn't pause your video, you think I'm not giving you enough time. If you pause your video, you have plenty of time. You have to stop the video and then start it up again. Okay, here we go. Count by tens. Cuenta de días en días. 160, 100. Por días en días, no 5. 6 cambia a 7. 170, 180, 190. That's the last one, 90. 90, 100, but we're already in the hundreds, so we say 200. Did you get the 200? If you did, great job. Count by hundreds. Boy, that's easy if you could read it. Cuenta de cien en cien. Okay, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800. Did you get it right? Fix it if you got it wrong, because I will look at it when I collect the books someday. Who knows when, but I will collect them. And I will look. Count by fives. Cuenta de cinco en cinco. 245. How do we do fives? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 250, 50, 55, 255, 45, 50, 55, 60, 260. Remember, there's always 2. 50, 55, 60, 65, 265. 245, 250, 255, 260, 265. Siempre hay dos, es como un par, contando por 5 y 5, porque hay 2 5 en 10. Pues por eso siempre hay 2 números en los 50, 2 números en los 60. El primero con 0, el segundo con 5. Okay, moving on. Count back by ones. Cuenta hacia atrás. Cuenta hacia atrás de uno en uno. 71, antes de 71. What comes before 71? 70. But here's the hard one. What comes before 70? 70 is the first 70. Before the 70s came the 60s, and the biggest 60 is 69. 71, 71, 70, 69, 68, 67. 71, 70. 69, 68, 67. Did you get that? I hope so. Describe 45 in another way. Blank tens, blank ones. How many tens? 4. How many ones? 5. En español dice decenas, unidades. Describe el número 45 de otra manera. 4 decenas, 5 unidades. Describe 7 tens and 9 ones in another way. Huh. Oh, I didn't even do that. Did you see that? 4 tens, 5 ones. Describe 7 tens and 9 ones in another way. You could put 79. Did you do that? That's easy. You could put 70 plus 9. Because 7 tens is 70, but 9 ones is just 9. Or you could do this. 70 dash 9. Or, en español, 79 está aquí en la página. 79 está allá. You know where to buscarlo. It's there in your book if you want to look up 79 cómo hacerlo. That's it for today, guys. We made it in just under 20 minutes for my video. Of course, it'll take you longer because you had to pause your video. Maybe a half hour of work. Good job, guys. I will see you again tomorrow. Okay, whatever. Bye.